Time for yet another Premier League action, and we'll be discussing what we think will happen in the coming round, game week 11. As I mentioned earlier, Victor is going to be forced to look at the table this time around, so there will be no excuses of, oh, I don't know what's going on, I don't know what's happening. Everybody has to look at the table at this stage of the season. But moving on and without wasting much time, Victor, let's start with one of the games going on this weekend. Both sides have just one win in their last 5 games, but who is more likely to win between Everton and Fulham?
I'd say Everton. I feel like a draw is very much an option here, but if I need to pick a winner, it's Moyes boys. Yes, they lost the last home game, but that was against Spurs. Before that, they've been doing great at their new stadium, and for Fulham's perspective, they've been poor on their travels recently. They've lost 4 in a row before needing penalties to go past Wickham in the League Cup. So I'm going Everton here.
Yeah, fair enough. And moving over to London, Max, West Ham caused a major upset when they beat Newcastle last time out. Do you think they can build on that result to win against Burnley?
I guess, especially against the side like Burnley that lost 6 out of last 7 away games in the league, it just feels like, yeah, most likely they're going to win, but it's definitely not going to be an easy game because West Ham before the Newcastle incident also wasn't looking that great. So I would say, yeah, most likely they're slight favorites and I expect them to win, but it's definitely going to be a tough game.
Fair enough. And now moving to the league leaders, Victor. Arsenal traveled to Sunderland, in good spirit, having won their midweek game against Slavia Prague once again. But now, is there any chance of the Black Cats causing an upset against the Gunners?
Yeah, I genuinely think so. I'm not saying this to piss you off or from a place of hope as a Liverpool fan, but this has banana skin written all over it. Sunderland are unbeaten at home over 90 minutes this season. Yes, lower caliber opponents than Arsenal, but the belief for Sunderland is certainly there. I think they're going to be doing everything in their power to disrupt Arsenal. We'll probably see quite a few bookings, but yeah, I think Arsenal are not winning this one as good as they are at the moment.
Okay, I will be sure to remind you, like I always do, when we're doing our recap. And just to the final note for this video, Chelsea take on Wolves and will be eager to return to winning ways, after that disappointing draw with Karabakh in midweek. Is this a straightforward game for Chelsea, like the bookmakers are implying, or do you think it is a potential tricky game, Max?
Actually, somehow I predicted that Chelsea are not going to win against Karabakh and I predicted a draw, but Wolves are just too bad at the moment. They lost 7 out of last 9 away games, drawn 2. And after that disappointing result from Chelsea, they're definitely going to demolish them at home. So I expect a pretty easy game for Chelsea here.
Yeah, fair enough. Pretty easy game. We're just going to have to see how that one plays out. And of course, we'll still have more Premier League games to discuss. So stay tuned because in another video, we'll be doing justice to the rest of the games for round 11.